points, the all-time highest win percentage of any quarterback to ever play the game.
What's going on, guys? Today we're taking a look at Madden 16 on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. This game's available now. If you have EA access, you can play a nice 10-hour trial of it. I'm going to be talking about some of the new gameplay features, as well as if I think this one's worth a buy or if it's a skip year. So when you first boot up the game, you play a fake Super Bowl 50 match that's kind of like an interactive cutscene pretty much, and it just briefly shows you the new mechanics for the throwing and catching. So basically what they added is after you throw the ball, you can now control your receiver a little bit more, and if you push Y, you can do a more aggressive catch if you need to jump up and grab the ball and kind of sacrifice your body a little bit and take the hit to try and make that amazing play. Or if you hold X, you will set up for running after the catch, so your guy will pretty much just keep going and he'll catch the ball on the way and keep sprinting. So that's pretty much all they added for the receivers. For the quarterbacks, they still have the same mechanics where you can either throw a bullet pass or a lob. They also added now you can hold the left bumper to throw it higher or hold the left trigger to throw it lower. And they've kind of just improved that and simplified it a little bit more. On the defensive side now, you have the option when you switch to your defensive back to either hold Y, which is the ball hawk still, and you can try and intercept it, or you can hold A, which is a safer play where you're more going for the tackle and not giving up any yards after the catch. I think these additions all work really well and give you a little bit more control. It's not really game breaking or changing, but it's definitely refined and it makes it feel like you have a little more control over your receivers and the quarterback, more so the receivers though. So it's definitely a welcome addition to the game. One of the biggest additions to the game is a new mode called Draft Champions, which is actually a lot of fun, can be played solo or online. I'm going to show you guys a quick intro of it and then talk a little more about it.
The war room awaits. You are in the hot seat, controlling it all. Choose a coach who will execute the game plan. Draft a roster of some of the premier NFL stars of today, and possibly even yesterday.
A great pick here.
Take them to the field, where you'll put it all on the line.
Dropping back to pass once again. Winston's airing it out. What an effort and a touchdown.
Your strategy, your draft, your championship. This is Draft Champions.
All right, welcome into your first ever draft in Draft Champions. I'm Adam Schefter, and over the course of the next few minutes, you'll have some tough choices to make as you'll add 15 players to your base squad and then get them ready to take the field.
So this game mode's kind of like a mix of Ultimate Team and not really a franchise mode. It's just kind of like a quicker Ultimate Team that's not yours forever. You're not going through and trying to complete card sets. You basically you're assigned a few players to start, and then you get 15 rounds. It gives you 3 choices of players, and you can pick which one you think will help your team the most. And then you go and you play a set number of games, kind of like the Ultimate Team season, where you have to win a certain number to get the championship, and if you lose too many, then you're out. And it's a little bit like a gauntlet mode where it gets a little bit harder, but then you start to get newer cards the more you win. And I actually really kind of like this mode. I'm going to definitely look forward to playing this when more of my friends pick up the game and we can get some multiplayer going. But it's just kind of a good, refreshing change from the normal online head-to-head. Or just Ultimate Team, where you kind of have to grind out your team for a while and solo challenges, or if you're feeling lucky in the season mode online. This one is just kind of a jump in and play within 10 minutes, and hope you get some good cards to pick out. I don't know how much I like Adam Schefter telling me if my picks are good or not. They can get a little annoying after round 7 or so, but yeah, this is definitely a good addition to the game, and I hope it's something that stays in it. It's not something that requires you to spend money to win. It's random, and whoever gets the good cards gets the good cards. Whether this is going to be a game mode that people actually invest time into, I'm not sure if it'll overtake Ultimate Team or a connected franchise, but like I said, it's just a good distraction and something for you to spend your time on.
First down here.
Now, I tried playing a few rounds online as well, just to see how the servers hold up, and it was definitely a little bit better than the previous year. I did get some lag, which can be really frustrating in this game since you have to make some perfectly timed moves, or if you're trying to kick a field goal from a good distance away and you can't get the power meter right. But overall, it was a pretty good experience for me. So I think they've definitely improved that a little bit, and I hope when the game launches, it holds up as well.
Add the extra point. The kick is good.
The presentation in this game definitely feels like a step up from the previous year. Madden 15 already had pretty good graphics to it, so they've definitely nailed some more of the player likenesses. They've gotten away from some of the goofy animations. I mean, there's still some when there's like a big pig pile at the end of a play, but for the most part, everything's smoothed out. Even the grass looks better. I mean, I feel horrible saying that, but there was one point where I just noticed the grass. So it's starting to look pretty real. I think that there's definitely going to be some people out there who aren't familiar with gaming and will see this and think it's actually a football game. One thing about the presentation that did bother me, though, is that when you get to like the 2-minute warning or halftime, the commentators will say, "We'll be right back," and it'll just fade out and then fade right back in, and it feels a little unnecessary. I get what they're trying to go for with going to commercial and whatnot, but it really just kind of is jarring to have it go black and then come right back. It seems a little unnecessary. Sometimes it even gets hung on a little load time in there. So if they can get rid of that, I think it would be a lot smoother, but it's nothing that's game-breaking. It doesn't ruin it at all. Overall, though, I think Madden 16 is a game worth buying if you're a fan of football. Now, I know a lot of people always say that it's just another roster update. Why do people keep buying these games? And this game actually feels like they did add some new to it that makes it worth the $60. Now, yes, the main focus of it will be the roster update, but they did add a new game mode, which is pretty fun. It's definitely not a dud that you'll never play, but it's a pretty fun distraction. The graphics are improved, and the new receiving, throwing, and defensive back mechanics are all good. They make the gameplay a little smoother, give you a little bit more control, and give you some new techniques you can master to be better at the game. So I'll definitely recommend this, even if you picked up last year's. You can always trade it in towards this and get it for a little bit of a discount, which is what I usually do. So what do you guys think of Madden 16? Is it just another copy and paste job, or is this one actually special? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know who your favorite team is and who's winning Super Bowl 50 this year. If you enjoyed the review, please like and subscribe. We have a lot more gameplay coming. There's a lot of games coming out this fall, and they're all going to be right here. You can also follow me on Twitter and Twitch if you want to watch me play games live and interact with me a little. The links are below. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.
That opens up many more possibilities. What you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense. That's a gain of 8. Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 2. He'll throw it over the middle. Can't find the target on the pass underneath.